What's up guys, today's video is for those of you who are trying to gain weight. I'm going to touch on 5 struggles that you're going to face throughout this process. Alright, so number 1 on my list is fighting satiety. Alright, this is the feeling of fullness. So naturally most of us are already eating to the point where we're satisfied, where we are no longer hungry. And for those of you who are trying to gain weight, you're probably doing this and you're still not gaining weight, which means that you're going to have to eat even more food. Right, this means you're probably going to end up having to stuff yourself, which can be quite uncomfortable to do. A lot of times you may end up feeling like if you even want to throw up, but this is part of the process of gaining weight and putting on that extra body mass. So you're going to have to deal with it. This is another reason why some people, or a lot of people, actually turn to those mass gainers. Those protein shakes that in one serving you get maybe 1,000 to 1,200 calories from that one shake, because it's easier to drink the shake than actually eat an additional 1,200 calories of actual food. So this is something you may need to look into. Second on my list is the financial commitment that is required. Like I said, you already eat now and you probably eat till satisfaction. You have a budget that you work with every month or every week or so. So now you're gonna have to eat even more food. So this means you're gonna be spending more money on your nutrition in order to accomplish your goal. This is something that's not really spoken about. A lot of people say eat this, eat this, eat this, but the question is who's paying for all of this? So you really need to be committed and be in the position where you can afford to increase your spending on your nutrition to ensure that you're able to maintain this process of yours in order to achieve your goal at the end. Number 3 on my list is how you measure and control your weight gain. Weight gain is very tricky. Too much too quickly and you're going to end up gaining fat, and I don't think that's the goal of those who are trying to gain weight. You're trying to gain weight because you probably just want to put on a little extra size, maybe some more muscle mass, but I don't think anyone really wants added fat. But this is what happens when you put on too much weight too quickly and you're not controlling or measuring what's happening to your body. How do you measure? By tracking your calories, whether you're using a calorie tracking app, you're using a food scale, you're using a measuring cup. If you need a food scale, by the way, I have 3 more left, you can check me. Alright, moving on from that, you're going to need to keep checking in with the scale, because if you realize, okay, I'm consuming this amount and this is what I'm seeing on the scale, it can be, okay, I'm right where I need to be, or I'm not where I need to be, I'm way behind, or maybe I'm ahead of where I need to be, which can then result in you gaining which can result in that extra intake turning into fat, and that's not what we're about. So again, you need to be very careful how you track what you're consuming and how you maintain it and how you control it. This can all be done tracking your caloric intake and watching your weight on the scale. Number 4 on my list is maintaining a workout routine. This is extremely important, again, for similar reasons as number 3, because if you're in a constant caloric surplus, which you need to be in to gain weight, and you're not exercising, all of that extra energy that you're consuming is easily going to turn into fat. You need to ensure that you're constantly working out so that this extra energy is turned into muscle and you can get that shape or that figure that you're after. If you're in this surplus and you're not controlling it, or you're not doing any sort of physical activity, I should say, you're going to end up gaining fat. This is what happens with a lot of people who gain weight in the form of fat, because they're constantly in that caloric surplus and they're not doing anything to help it. It's just food on top of food and the body is just storing it. Nothing is being burnt and transformed into muscle. Alright, so this is very important. Make sure you're in a position and you're prepared mentally and physically to maintain the workout schedule along with your caloric surplus. And the 5th and final point on my list is staying disciplined and patient. Alright, I'll even say this may be more challenging than losing weight. It's a long-term process. It's not going to happen overnight. So you need to ensure that you have a realistic time frame in mind and you remain patient. You enjoy the journey. Ensure that you're able to stay disciplined as far as your nutrition and your exercising is concerned. Alright, it's not going to happen overnight. Stay patient, enjoy the journey, and you're going to reap the rewards at the end. That's it for this video. That was 5 struggles you're going to face when you're trying to gain weight. If you liked it, you found this valuable, please don't forget to share, save, comment, and like this video. Alright guys, If you need help with your nutrition, whether you're trying to gain weight or lose weight, I can help you. It's a service I offer. Please feel free to reach out. I also have the food scales on sale. So if you need one, message me. I'll get it to you. Alright guys, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in another one of my videos.